Caving is a very, very specific situation, like climbing Everest,
Yeah.
where there is no possible reason for you to be there by accident.
Humans shouldn't be in caves.
No.
We shouldn't be on mountains.
There's no reason.
We should be on the ground.
Flat
near a body
sea
of water.
level.
Yeah.
Just be at sea level. What's the problem?
Sea level, near a body of water.
Yeah.
That's where we need to be. That's where we are, like, evolutionarily, we should be there. We shouldn't be in the desert.
You can go up a hill. A
You can
hill
go
is
up hills.
fine. Once it reaches mountain status, think twice, I would say,
Yeah.
you know?
We don't belong on the mountains.
Yeah.
We
We're
don't
not
belong in the deserts.
We're not built for it. No.
We don't belong a lot of places.
Outer space.
We don't belong in
Deep
space.
sea. Enough of that.
No.
Stay on dry land
Mhm.
is what we say.
Yep.
Yeah. Sea level.
They said that we'd grow out of it. Well, the joke's on them, that's just our brains. We're eccentric, loud, and stubborn. And most of our clothing is covered in stains. It's not a deficit of attention. There's just too much to think about. So if executive dysfunction becomes a little too much, if you forgot why you came in this room, or you're hypersensitive to touch, then put on your seamless socks and come join our little flock. Bitches stimming together, we're weirds of a feather. Weirds of a feather.
All right, let's do some room sounds.
Room sounds. We get a cozy here.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that how you want to be
No.
for the recording?
don't.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, you can if you want.
No. Just a head.
Yeah, just a
What I
floating
need
head.
is like a bright green blanket, so I can be very like green screen.
screen.
Oh.
Could use
And then
that.
we could just be heads
Yeah.
talking.
Oh, I would love that. I'd love to be a floating
With
head.
like different backgrounds. We could be in
we
space.
could change our outfits. Yeah, put us in different things.
Yes.
Yeah, or I guess we could just be two talking heads.
Two talking heads in
Yeah.
space.
That could be the podcast name, Two Talking Heads in
Yeah.
Space.
We're changing the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
Two talking heads in space. Is this correct? Okay.
Yeah, the only way I will be on camera is if I can just be a floating head.
Yep.
That's my compromise.
Except for right now, we're on
Yeah,
camera.
well, maybe. We'll see if this
We'll
sees the
see.
light of day.
We'll see. Just
Yeah.
like the last one.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with the footage, if it's just going to be kind of for fun.
The lost footage.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the never seen footage.
Never seen.
It's
Never.
Just us fucking around.
Yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's what we like to do.
Yeah. All right. And with that, should we say welcome to Weirds of a Feather, an AuDHD-Adjacent podcast? I'm your host, Grace Beret.
And I'm your host, Kristen Stanhope.
And here we are.
Here we are. We're doing it.
We're doing a Just Sags today.
Fun.
Yep. But first, before we get into it, I have a warm question for you.
Ooh, good. I would like to be warm.
Could you be a little bit warmer?
I could always be warmer. I just want to be warm.
Do you get overheated and claustrophobic?
I do get overheated, but I think my tolerance for heat is higher than yours.
For sure. Yeah. I do not have much of a distress tolerance for that.
Yeah. Like, I would love to just, like, sit and bake in the sun today.
See, I like doing that until all of a sudden I'm way too hot. Get me out of the situation immediately and don't talk to me or touch me. So it's kind of a fine line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like a lizard on a rock. All right. Well, to warm you up like a lizard on a rock,
Here.
I have a warm question for you.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever asked you this before. I have it on a list of, we always talk about doing like a standard list of questions that we ask every guest that comes on. And this is one of mine.
Okay.
Have you ever thrown away a Tupperware or a dish instead of just cleaning it?
Yeah.
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 How many would you say? I knew the answer was going to be yes. So I should have started with how many Tupperware have you
I would
thrown
say
away?
a good handful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just not
Sometimes you're
worth
just
it.
like, this sat way too long.
In way too hot of a space.
Right.
Yeah.
And it totally depends. Is it like a plastic tuppy? That thing's a goner.
No.
Is it glass? I'll reconsider, but I'll probably throw it away.
Yeah. It depends.
Yeah. Am I proud of it? No.
No.
But-
Oh, no. It's not something to be proud of.
No,
But
no.
it's an aspect of life, I would say, for those with ADHD.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh.
Who among us has not thrown away a Tupperware or two that has been left in the hot
went
car?
on vacation,
Mm.
came back, opened it up, smelled like death, or you look at it through the side and you're
it's like wet and
you're like,
moldy.
nah, I'm just gonna leave it.
Don't even want to bother. The worst is when it's like it hasn't quite reached that hazardous material stage, but it's on its way and you don't do anything to stop it. Because every day you look at it, you're like, that's only getting worse.
Yeah.
But that looks, I don't want to open that. Maybe the future me will have a better solution than this.
Maybe. Probably not.
And it doesn't. It's just to throw it away.
I hate when you're like, I'm going to salvage this.
Yep.
And halfway through, you're like, you're like gagging. And it's so awful. And you just got like the sprayer on full blast. And you're like, please work, please work.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do it where I'm like, oh, I'm ready to take the trash out. So I'll like... get a big breath and like hold my nose and like
you're like
dump
whacking it against the thing. Yeah, you're like, please,
and then like put it right in the dishwasher and start the dishwasher right away, like all without taking a breath. Yeah, it's like a real race against the clock. Yeah, I bet there are people out there who haven't done that before. I guess it's
always an option for me.
Probably Kylie. Oh. Yeah, it's always an option.
She probably
for
has
me.
like really nice.
And she also doesn't let things sit in her fridge for months.
Yeah,
you know,
like how committed to the? Is it like a tuppy that I got from takeout that I'm trying to reuse?
Oh no, toss it immediately.
Yeah. Is it someone else's tuppy that I forgot to give back to them that I'm still using?
That's a tough one. I just went through that.
Yeah. Do I let it sit? Do I buy them new tuppies?
Yeah, because I can't give this back. They don't know. They don't even know what's happening here.
Yeah.
You know,
science
like,
project just happened.
Like, of course, I clean it, but cleaning can only do so much.
Yeah.
Before it's like
no amount of Lysol is going to take that away.
There was like a whole planet growing in there. New species have evolved.
National Geographic is with their cameras.
Yeah,
there's going to be a new
fucking mosquito.
Oh, did you get it?
No, I don't think so. What are you doing in here?
He did some damage though. No,
they always come for me. I see you, you motherfucker. Don't. No, that's your computer. Don't. I'll clap him when he gets close enough.
I don't want to touch it. Oh, did you get it?
No. He's still there. I still didn't get him. Yeah, good thing we did the video recording for this one.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
A little game. I don't think so, but I don't see him.
Went.
So maybe he's in hiding. Also, this dog hair has been bothering me.
Oh.
All right. Now that we've taken care of that. Yeah. All
right.
Just segs. You warm?
I'm warm.
Yeah. Let's get into some just segs. Yeah. I haven't done one of these in a little bit.
I know. It's been a bit. We always say that.
I know.
It's always true.
Yeah. For some like the just segs, they're easier to write, but you have to think of more stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel
you
like
think of things.
You especially kind of default to more of a research heavy episode because the information's there. Whereas the just segs, the information's up here in your brain.
Yeah. It means I have to like
use introspection. Yeah.
And you'd rather not.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the way I was raised.
Yeah.
I'd rather just
that makes sense actually.
Hold it in.
Yeah.
Tuck it right down.
Buried down deep. No one needs to see that.
Yeah, no one needs to see it. But here we are.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Brave.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag brave.
Brave girls.
We are brave girls. Yeah. All right. Since this is a just segs, let's do This Is Who I Am Now. Yeah. You remember the song?
I do.
Okay. This time it's different. Everything has changed.
This is who I am now.
This is who I am now. Really a big fan of that falling off a cliff technique.
Yeah. Well, I think it's it seems appropriate for what we're going to talk about.
Yes. Oh yeah. It is. All right. Well, Kristen.
Yeah.
You know.
It's weird because we both had like a synchronicity where we both came to like similar things.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
I am a Mount Everest accident story watcher.
Okay.
On TikTok.
All right.
Everest-Adjacent TikTok.
Yes. Yes.
I'll call it that.
Okay. But not like just stories about Everest in general. You're specifically listening to stories about people dying on Everest or accidents.
If you dive into Everest, you have to, it's not just a mountain where you just hike up. The base camp is so many feet elevation, and you have to like acclimatize for like a month at the base. It's the buildup. You have to know the backstory behind Everest before you get into the like depths of Everest. And like all the base camps are like these little mini towns in Nepal where like there's a whole community like catered to these like billionaires who go and want to like feel something for the first time in their life, you know?
Yeah,
so
they want to conquer.
Yeah, they need to conquer something. Conquer death.
Yeah, honestly, like just get to it.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, some of them do.
That's the one experience you haven't had yet.
Exactly. So you have to know the backstory because it's not just like. It's crazy. There's like, I forget how many camps there are. There's a couple camps. There's at least like 4. And then usually what happens is you get to like the 4th or the second to last camp, and then you have to wait for a really good day, sunny day, and then you basically sprint to the top. And then you have your Sherpa with you who's guiding you, and is unfortunately a lot of times the Sherpas end up dying because if anybody gets behind, they're the ones who have to like go back and find it. It's just
poor
like,
Sherpas.
I know, it's really like devastating, and I don't know, and I know that's like their livelihood, so that's like.
I know, it's like they're stuck in this terrible cycle of like that's how they make their money.
That's how they make their money and support their family.
Yeah.
But it's like it sucks that that's what they're doing.
They have to risk their lives so
repeatedly risking
climb a mountain
and make like bad judgment calls. And all of them are like, everybody told them they should turn back, but he said nay.
That
and then
drives
his wife
me crazy
because of it. Yeah,
because they act like they're doing something noble when it's like, no, it's noble and honorable to listen to someone else giving you a warning. I don't think it's tough to ignore warnings from locals saying this is dangerous.
Right. And it's like, they're like, we're going to do everything we can to get to the top today. And you're like, or just say you didn't, you know?
Yeah. What if you just didn't? Like, I think that's so much more impressive.
There's also that like sunken cost fallacy of like, you've spent so much money and time and effort getting to this moment. It's your one chance that they're going to do it no matter what. Yeah. But like, if you go up front and be like, if it's not safe, we're not going up. We're, you know, I don't know. I just, there's so many instances where it's always like, you know, everybody told them to turn back and then they didn't. And then
so
when you're hiking past like Rainbow Road, which is just all different like dead people with their brightly colored equipment and stuff.
Yeah, and they can't get them down.
Right, they can't get them down. Well, there's actually because now I'm listening to podcasts about it. There's actually
they're really into this.
Yes, there's teams. There's this whole team, and they're like, you know, funded by donations. I gotta find them now. It's okay. They're funded by donations, and their goal is to get the bodies down because it's almost like not only to get bodies down, but to clean up the base camps because there's so much poop up there. There's so much debris and
the
litter.
Poop just stays.
Oxygen tanks and everything. So they go up, and so not only do they try and find bodies, but they also try to pick up like the the top of the mountain is littered with oxygen tanks and everything from people just, you know. It's
so gross. Just trashing this place that's so sacred to the locals. It's like, what are we doing as a people?
Right. Just so you can say you hiked a tall mountain.
I know. And it's like, okay, you hiked a tall mountain. And by that, we mean like you had this very experienced person who's a local guide you up a mountain while carrying all your shit, you know?
Right. I get that it's a huge thing and you have to, you know, you have to be like this experienced person. Although now people are going up there not experienced. Because if you pay enough, people will take you.
That's the thing. If you have the money, you can do whatever.
But so there's these like famous people. There's a guy named Green Boots. He has green boots. He's dead. He's been dead for years, and they're like, "That's Green Boots."
It's a landmark.
It's a landmark, which is like crazy to me. Like someone died there, and there's no like, I guess like respect or like. Maybe we should turn back. There's a bunch of dead people on the road.
Yeah,
like
maybe this is a bad sign that there's a dead guy right here.
Like it's just wild to me. All these, so I forget what the group is called. There's a couple podcasts about it. I know National Park After Dark is a great podcast. One fantastic podcast. I've cried many times during that podcast. It's just like really well done. And they do a thing on Everest, and there's a couple other podcasts that do things on Everest too, but there's a lot of there's a lot of death up there.
Yes. I would find it so much more impressive if I heard someone say I was, you know, 100 feet from the peak of Everest, but the conditions were really dangerous, and I listened to them, and I made the hard decision to turn around.
That would be the hardest
decision.
decision if you can see the peak and you have to...
Like, I get it. Yeah, you're all the way up there. You spend all this time. You spend all this money. I get it. But I think it takes, you know, a really good sense of self and safety and caution and like lack of ego to get that close and turn around. I think that's way more impressive.
The people who are hiking this,
they're the opposite of that.
That lack of ego is not lacking.
No, they're doing it out of ego because why else would you? Like, I also think it'd be more impressive to go up a slightly less tall mountain and like do it on your own, you know, instead of having a Sherpa like carry your shit for you.
Well, they do. That's how they get like acclimatized. There's like a bunch of peaks in that area, so they'll do like practice hikes.
Just do those. Just make those the hike. You know, you don't need to do the tallest.
Seems awful.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, and you have to like camp out in the cold, and you're just cold.
Everything about it sounds bad, and it's not even impressive anymore. Like 30 years ago, if you said I climbed Everest, you'd be like, "Oh my god!" But I feel like
I'd be impressed if you came to me and you're like, "I just climbed Everest." I'd be like,
if someone came to me and said that, I honestly would not be that impressed at this point.
Would you?
I've seen videos of people climbing Everest. Some of it is just a long line of people as if they're at the grocery store. Like, I get there are treacherous parts, but it's so touristy.
Well, it's so touristy, but it's like it's still incredibly dangerous.
I know, but it's like, okay, so you had enough money to do that, you know? Like, it just doesn't do not impress me much. Because I just think it's like a stupid thing to spend your money on. I think it's so ego driven. Like, oh yeah, sure, it was dangerous and you took a risk. I don't care.
I would be impressed much.
But I wouldn't. Don't tell me if you've done it because I don't care. I'm not impressed.
Gotta be a little impressed. No, it's like cheating death.
Maybe if a woman told me she did it, I'd be a little impressed. If a man, sorry men, but if a man told me he did it, I'd be like, oh, good, cool, good for you. It matters to me.
I don't think it matters. If you climb Everest, I'm impressed.
I feel like men are more ego driven.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still like a huge feat. I would still be impressed.
I don't want to give someone like that more praise than they deserve. You know, I feel like you did it to impress people, and you did it to get this. Maybe this is my PDA autism. It's like I feel like you did this specifically so you could go and tell people that you climbed Everest and have them be like, "Oh my god!" And just for that reason, I don't want to give you that reaction. You know, because like, fuck you. Who even are you? So the Sherpa has done 500 climbs of Everest. You've only done one while this guy carried your stuff and like guided you. Okay, I want to talk to the Sherpa. I think the Sherpa is a million times.
Interview a Sherpa.
It's about time we get a Sherpa. Yeah. Sherpa.
Email us at Weirds of a Feather. We'll have you on a podcast.
Yes. Oh my god, we would so much rather listen to you and hear from you than like a rich person who paid you to do your job.
Something about rich people sports just gives me ick.
That's what I'm saying. It gives me the ick.
Like, is it really a sport if you have to pay a bunch of money?
Yeah, if it's only accessible to those who have like a ton of money.
That being said, I do love skiing.
Oh yeah, I love skiing. But
that is a rich person sport.
It's at the time, Everest is like wealthy. Skiing is like you need to have some money, you know.
Everest is like you need to have like
you need to be like
100,000 on cash standby.
Yeah, plus like all the other outside stuff, like you got to spend so much. You know, I would assume like years training, all the equipment, getting
hiring
there,
the guy,
and
then also being able to take
recovering.
Like 3 months off, right?
Yeah, and what if you die? You know, you got to account for that. What if you die? Who's going to take care of your family? There's a lot of money and planning required, and so for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah,
I don't care.
You know what else bothers me is polo.
just the idea of it. Like it's so it seems so pretentious,
very
and
pretentious.
snooty.
You know what is a really cool sport?
Water polo.
No.
It's hard.
That one.
All the action's under the water.
Yeah, it creeps me.
And they're hurting you down there. Yeah. They're sharpening their toenails. Yeah, I know really I talk about this all the time, but they're doing it. I'm not joking.
That really creeps me out, and I feel like that's how you get like some weird fungal infection.
Yeah, probably like cutting you with under the water.
Get your toenails away from me.
Yeah. Gremlin.
What's that sport?
Explain it.
It's on horseback.
Yep.
I think it's in like Quebecistan. And instead of a ball, you have a decapitated goat. And you pass the goat around and you try to put it in basically a horse trough in the center of the... It was on a Netflix thing.
On like the the champions one where they also have the cheese wheel racing? Yes. Okay.
What's it called?
I don't remember. I do love that cheese wheel.
The cheese wheel one. But yeah, no, that is a sport. That
is a sport.
Yeah. One, I don't think I could lift a headless goat, let alone swing one around on horseback.
Why is the goat headless also?
I feel like the head just gets in the way. There's horns.
Why wouldn't you use the head for the ball?
Why not the body?
Because it's not cylindrical and it's heavier and it's lumpier and
I think that makes it challenging.
Yeah. That's the body.
That is a real sport, though. That's like
whatever that is a sport.
Like you're dirty. You probably got goat juices on you.
You're covered in blood.
In blood. People die from that quite a bit.
Do they?
Yes. Yeah, you can get super injured. It's like
I'm sure
a rough sport.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what the name is. Okay, cue the music. How about that Mayan sport where it's like basketball, but the hoops are super, super high up and you can't use your hands to get it in? I think they play it in The Road to El Dorado. Is that what it is?
Afghanistan, not Kazakhstan.
Oh my god.
It's called Buzkashi.
I'm sure you are.
Kokbaru. That's what it's called.
Oh, Kokbaru. Yes, I have heard of that.
Kokbaru. Let's start. But yeah, look at that. There's no way.
I'd respect that way more.
Way more.
Or even the cheese roll. If someone told me they did the cheese roll, I would be way more impressed than if someone climbed Everest.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you really were willing to toss your body.
Caught it like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
One for sure has some sort of connective tissue disorder.
Oh, she's gotta.
Yeah. She's got noodly limbs. There's no way.
Yeah, she's like uninjured. I was just watching an interview with the girl who won it this year. It seems to be girls and women frequently, maybe because they are a bit more bendy and soft.
Just bendy. Yeah, you got to be a soft person. Yeah, hard people can't do that sport.
No, if you're all elbows, get out of here. You're going to hurt yourself. You would be terrible.
I am bendy, but
you're bendy, but you're sharp.
I
am rigid, but soft.
Rigid, but soft.
Yeah. Bendy, but sharp, rigid, but soft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grace.
Yes.
Who are you now?
You guys got to see that firsthand. I am a cave accident video watcher, which once again, we did not know that we were both looking into these
this
things.
Conclusion together.
Yes, we discovered that Kristen was watching Everest videos. I've been watching cave diving videos. Above and below, as above, so below.
The cave diving really freaks me out.
The cave diving...
way more than anything else.
The cave diving is really fun. All right, I'm going to sell you guys on this, okay? Because I get at first glance, it's like, I don't want to watch stuff about that. It sounds claustrophobic. But caving is a very, very specific situation, like climbing Everest, where there is no possible reason for you to be there by accident.
Humans shouldn't be in caves.
No.
We shouldn't be on mountains.
There's no reason.
We should be on the ground.
Flat
near a body
sea
of water.
level.
Yeah.
Just be at sea level. What's the problem?
Sea level, near a body of water.
Yeah.
That's where we need to be. That's where we are, like, evolutionarily, we should be there. We shouldn't be in the desert.
You can go up a hill. A hill is fine. Once it reaches mountain status, think twice, I would say,
We don't belong on the mountains.
Yeah.
We don't belong in the desert.
We're not built for it. No.
We don't belong a lot of places.
Outer space.
We don't belong in
deep
space.
Sea. Enough of that.
No.
Stay on dry land is what we say.
Yep.
Yeah, sea level. And that's why watching cave diving accident videos is so fun because...
Fun?
Yes.
Okay.
Enjoyable.
Okay.
Because it's not going to accidentally happen to me. I'm not going to accidentally find myself spelunking,
But isn't like that, it's the slow death that is really sucks.
Fun.
Because you're just sitting there with your thoughts being like, how'd I get myself in this pickle?
Like Nutty Putty Cave. Guys, if you want to get into a fucked up caving story, I won't even say it on here because it'll like upset people.
You have to tell me.
Okay.
We can talk about it on Patreon.
Okay. I really want to tell you right now. I can just bleep out this part.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to tell Kristen.
Okay.
This guy thinks that he's going head first into this tunnel that's supposed to open up into a really big room.
Yeah.
But you have to go, I guess, head first down into it.
Why?
He thinks he's in the right place, arms down by his sides, goes head first. It's not the opening. It's just a little tunnel offshoot that has a dead end right after he gets down it. So he's stuck.
They pull him back out.
No. His body is still there to this day. He goes head first, arms down by his sides, down into this tunnel, thinking he's just going to like tumble head first into this big opening. Instead, it's just a very small tunnel with a dead end. He gets down there, wedged in. He's like at an angle like that. Can't go forward anymore.
They can't
dead
get him
end.
out?
He's stuck. The way he's at, because of his knees, there would be no way. There's no way to pull him back out. And he's so tightly wedged in there.
No.
There's nothing they can do to like get any type of like rope around him or anything.
Oh my God.
He's stuck there upside down. They try for hours and hours and hours to get him out. Can't get him out. They have to leave him there and he dies. And his body's still there because they can't get him out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like Everest.
Yeah.
But like worse.
Worse. Because truly, why did you do that? There was no reason to do that. It's not even that impressive. Like, at least with Everest, some people will be impressed if you say I climbed Everest. If you're like, I explored Nutty Putty Cave, it'd be like, okay, cool. Yeah. That'd be the first question of like, oh, what? Why?
Oh
I guess.
God, that's awful.
Right? Like, it's not like you're not even really doing this for glory. I just don't really. I truly don't understand it. I don't understand the desire for people to do it. The worst is when scuba diving comes into the picture and now you're caving and scuba diving.
Let's put two very dangerous things together.
Yeah, and the combination makes them a million times more dangerous, and let's just do that for fun. So that's what I've been doing recently. I've been watching them in the mornings on YouTube when I get ready. Just like something fun and light to start with.
Is that the one? Because I get my TikToks every once in a while because I've been on Everest TikTok. So then they're like, "What if do you like cave stuff?" And I go, "No."
Say yes to some cave stuff.
Do they have like very like diagrams showing the Okay,
yes,
we're watching the same thing.
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
I watch them on YouTube because I don't want to go on TikTok right away in the morning, so I'll just find like longer form cave accident content on YouTube. God. So now all my YouTube suggestions are
way to start
cave.
the day.
I kind of like it because it reminds you,
like, at least
hey,
I'm not them.
You're not head first stuck in a cave, and isn't that a nice day?
Do people still go in that cave?
Yes,
and they just go around the guy.
Well, the guy's kind of off on the side because that tunnel didn't go anywhere, and no one needs to go in that tunnel.
They're at least they're like, don't go there.
Yeah, you can see his feet. Yeah, I think they might have closed off that portion. Probably should have.
We just shouldn't be in caves. We're not big enough.
No. And sometimes the caving accident, like, you might think,
what if there's
how many things can go wrong in a cave? Lots of different things. You can get wedged and stuck.
That's
the rocks.
The worst.
The rocks can shift and wedge you, which you weren't expecting. Yeah. You can be crawling through something, rock shift, fall on top of you, and then you get stuck that way.
No, I don't
there
want
can
any
be
of this.
Gases that come up from the ground, carbon monoxide. Oh, there was
the
one.
The earth is telling you not to be here. Don't.
But my body. But there was one that was like, I think it was in like Oslo or something where's that? In Sweden? Yeah. Right? I hope it's Sweden.
Europe.
Yes. Yes. Is it Sweden or Finland? I don't know.
Someone will correct us.
I'm sure they will. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Matilda. There was one where it was COVID, and so everything was shut down in the city.
No.
And so someone discovered this old like wartime bunker beneath the city that was like this huge open cave. And so they decided to throw a secret rave down there. But the people who
gotta have OSHA come in.
Yes,
make sure.
And there was no OSHA. So it was like everything was going well. They decided to use a diesel generator down in this cave.
That's a terrible idea.
In a little room with the door shut and the vents sealed off. So it couldn't even go up to the surface because they didn't want the sound of the party. They were like so worried about getting caught breaking the COVID rules that they didn't think about the more pressing like safety rules of like, who cares if the people hear the sound upstairs if you're dying by carbon monoxide poisoning? So no, I don't think anyone died somehow, but it was like slowly leaking out. And of course, the only way in and out of this bunker is like this really tiny, tight little tunnel where you have to
you have
climb
to have multiple
up.
exits, and they have to be clearly lit. That's
well,
why we have
OSHA was not involved in this.
That's why we have the people who do
wasn't
that
in America.
for the safety.
I know, but I guess it was just like slowly leaking out, and it was like slowly giving everyone carbon monoxide poisoning. But luckily, someone opened the door where the generator was, and then all the carbon monoxide came out all at once,
so
and like knocked that guy out.
Yeah,
I don't know if that guy died, but essentially, if it hadn't happened that quickly, they all would have just like slowly suffocated and died down there. But because luckily he opened it and like passed out immediately, they could tell, because carbon monoxide is odorless and
colorless.
Yes,
you can't see it.
Yeah,
or
you just kind of like get
smell
sleepy.
It.
Yeah,
you get sleepy and you just never wake up.
Yeah, so luckily they saw this big immediate effect on this guy, and then they realized. But then of course there's a panic of everyone trying to get out. There's like 200 people down there. People get out and then they're like stumbling around up top. And of course, like the local police notice,
and they're
because
like,
it's just a bunch of kids coming out of this hole in the ground, like stumbling around. And then they got the fire department to come in. They had to come in and like take people out who had like passed out down there.
And we don't even know about radon. There could have been radon.
Who knows about the radon situation?
No one's testing for radon.
Who is looking at the radon? So I think everyone survived, but like, talk about a dangerous situation. There's just so many things that could go wrong in the caving videos. Did I hook you? Doesn't it sound interesting?
I don't know. It's like that existential dread of like, you're gonna die based on the decisions that you've made.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to wait a while.
Slow
I hate
death.
that.
Yeah,
slow
the
death?
ones where people are like stuck and they have to wait. Yeah, that one.
If I'm ever in a cave and there's a remote chance that I might be stuck, just
end it.
I don't know what you need to do, but I would like a quick death. I don't want to suffer. I want to be gone.
All right. I can make that happen.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. The next time we go caving, I'll make sure to bring a gun.
Let you live. Yeah.
Just pop.
Yeah. They're easy to get in America.
Yeah. Like nothing. Yeah. Hand them out to children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, great. Now that we've done that, I'm glad that we are both into that.
What's on your TikTok For You page?
Yeah.
Let us know.
You guys watching?
Are you watching
cave accident videos?
Or
Everest accident videos?
Are you listening to National Park After Dark?
Or are you normal?
Let us know.
All right. Next up, we got some I'm So Quirkies, which we haven't done in a bit.
I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but...
Don't.
I won't.
You shouldn't.
I'm holding it.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Hold it. Beautiful. Yep. The elusive high E note.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah. Just like Mariah Carey.
I'm ready.
All right, I am also ready. Yeah. Some people call me spacey, some people call me fun, but I'm just quirky. Bloop!
Nice.
Wonderful. Great. All right, Kristen.
Yes.
I see you got a lot of like shouting.
Yeah, there's a lot of caps.
Quirks. Yeah, wow. We got a lot of thoughts there. So
I don't even know if that's
worked up. I'm not even.
I don't think it's
reading them. I'm gonna wait for you to cover it. So why don't you share your quirks?
Okay. Quirk number 1.
Yeah.
I was ordering this salad on DoorDash off of Christopher's DoorDash from a local sports bar. It's the best salad I've ever had. I
don't know about that.
It's so good. It's greens, feta, strawberry, balsamic, red onions.
Okay.
And like the best like moist steak. And you get like a whole flank I've ever had.
All right.
But it's from a sports bar, so I used to order it all the time. Turns out it's $30.
Oh my God.
Christopher's like, oh, salad again? Great. I was like, yeah, I really like that
Save
salad.
us some money, yeah. Yeah, I bet you do. The full steak on top.
Yeah, it's 30. I didn't even think about it. He's like, yeah, it's a whole fucking steak. So yeah, $30.
Imagine how much a steak dinner costs. It's that plus a salad.
It's so good. So I don't order it anymore. I feel bad.
Shoot.
Yeah. Well, unless it's like a special occasion. My special
You
occasion.
splurge on the
So
salad.
literally at a sports bar called
Yeah.
Legends down the street from us.
Nice. $30. That does seem steep for a sports bar salad.
It's so good. The best.
It's worth the $30.
Like the best steak I've had in quite a long time. Yeah. I've been to like Davio's.
I know your taste buds, and I don't believe you, but
like we've been to fancy places.
Yeah, but if you have a unrefined palate, what does a fancy place matter?
Are you saying I'm not refined?
I'm saying your palate is not refined. I'm saying you barely taste your food.
This steak,
so
I'm not the only one because Christopher thinks it's good too.
Your flavor advice with a grain of salt.
Christopher also thinks it's good. It's fantastic.
Okay. All right.
It's very good.
Okay. I'll choose to believe you.
It just happens to be $30, which now that I think about it, that's not bad for like the best steak ever.
Steak salad? Yeah, for the world's best steak salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, small price to pay.
One of our first ever, quirk number 2.
Yeah.
One of our first ever dates that Christopher and I went on. Surprised he didn't leave me after this. I took him on a day hike.
Oh, that's right.
4 miles was it was supposed to be. And then I got us lost. And then it ended up being 8 miles.
Yeah, I would leave you.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah. Like, how could you have done this to me?
Because he's like, we should be, we've been out here for hours.
And he was already unprepared for even a 4-mile hike, it sounds like. Like that was going to be kind of
very
pushing his limits.
Yeah, he got a ton of chafage and
I bet.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. He loves me.
That sucks. He must really love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just stick around after that.
Quirk number 3. More often than not, and more often than I should, I think about the one episode of House that I watched.
Just
where one? This is the only one I've watched.
Oh, I think you'd like it as a show.
I can't.
Oh.
Where he's treating some lady, some scientist in Antarctica via like telemedicine. And she has some unknown illness. And he's like, we have to do a full skin check. And it's like this weird, like, creepy scene where he's like hitting on her while she's like undressing. And it's like so unprofessional, which is not even my biggest complaint about this episode. But it's just like weird that they're like making it sexy. Like,
yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you have to take off your socks. And she's like, it's so cold in Antarctica. She's nude. Take off your fucking socks.
Yeah.
And he's like,
99% of the way there.
Yeah. He's going to do a full skin thing. And he's like, okay, you don't have to take off your socks. We'll figure it out.
In Antarctica, that's where the problems probably lie.
Later on,
check the extremities.
20 minutes later, you find out, she had like osteomyelitis of the toe, and she has this like septic reaction to it, and that was the whole thing. And it was such this medical mystery that no other doctor could figure out because she didn't want to take off her fucking socks. I'm like, one, have you not looked at your feet in like months?
Yeah, what do you mean you don't want to take off your socks?
You gotta change those socks.
When are you changing your socks? Also, if you won't do it for a doctor, when are you gonna do it?
When are you changing your socks? Yeah. And also, House is supposed to be this like world's greatest doctor. You can't even do a full skin assessment.
Yeah, as if he's gonna be like, well, that's physical. I don't want you to be cold.
Looking at her butt and her boobs, you can't look at her feet for just a hot second. You know?
If her vagina isn't cold, why the feet? Why do you have to keep the socks on?
Yes,
but no underwear?
Take them off.
Yeah,
and it's like this whole medical mystery of like, what could she have done? And no one's checking the feet. Like.
Yeah, that is stupid.
What do we do? It just bothers me so much that it was like such a one, clocked it from the beginning. I was like, something's wrong with her toe.
Yeah.
So obvious.
Yeah.
But 2, that was the whole premise of the episode is no one could figure out like
so it's not really a mystery.
It's not a mystery.
It's more like
it's just
you
like
just wouldn't take off your socks.
You're a poor doctor because you didn't do a good physical exam.
Yeah.
Is what I would say. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, what a great doctor.
Genius.
He figured out the mystery. It's not a mystery. It's that everybody's lazy and they don't want to do a full physical exam. You got to be checking the feet.
Yeah. I agree. And also, Antarctica is cold, but presumably you're indoors.
Indoors,
right?
yeah.
So, like, it should feel the same temperature as a house.
I mean, it's probably not, like, 72.
Well, yeah, but it's not like
cold.
You're out in a tent. You're indoors. Right. I can imagine they would have heat there.
I would imagine you change your socks every once in a while.
I would hope so. And if it's
Unless
not
you're
too
changing
cold,
them like in the dark. I can't stop thinking about this episode because it was the whole thing. It was like, we don't know what's wrong with her, and she's a scientist. We need her down here. We can't get her back up to the States because of X, Y, and Z. And you have to solve this medical mystery. It's not a medical mystery.
You just didn't check all of her skin.
Yeah, you're supposed to do a full skin assessment.
I feel like they really phoned that one in because normally, like every other house episode is like
it's
some
lupus.
crazy thing, or it's lupus, but it's like some crazy thing that there's no way they could have possibly solved this without remembering some crazy thing.
Right.
But that's just like you just didn't check her all the way.
Right.
And the cure is to check her all the way.
Yeah.
The answer is just look.
Right.
Yeah. Look at the feet.
Also, I wonder, I don't remember. I think I shut it off after because I was like, of course.
Yeah, I guess you shouldn't watch the show.
This is why I don't watch medical shows. But I don't know what happened, but I wonder, did they cut off the toe? Because that's one of the treatments. Or did they give her a bunch of antibiotics? They probably went with the antibiotics because I don't know. I'm like, she deserved her toe to get cut off.
Because she wouldn't take her socks off.
No, House deserves to get his toe cut off.
Yeah.
I just, they're like, oh, he figured it out. I'm like, anyone could have figured that out if they just did a thorough phisical exam.
And House has such a gruff demeanor. I can't imagine him accepting that.
It was such an odd scene.
Like, oh, okay, yeah, you don't need to take your socks off. I'm having you stripped down naked and looking at every inch of your skin.
Yeah, bend over.
Socks, though, no, nothing ever goes wrong with the feet.
Nothing's wrong with the feet.
It couldn't be the feet. Seems very frequently like it is the feet or lupus.
It was so odd. It was such an odd scene. Like, I can't watch House anyway because I think it's like, I know that's supposed to be his character is supposed to be this gruff doctor, but like so inappropriate with all people, would be fired in an instant. Like,
yeah, but he's just so smart, Kristen.
No
one else would have thought to take off the socks.
Oh, the socks.
Oh my God.
Oh, but it's so cold in Antarctica.
You can't possibly be expected to take off your socks. Anyway, it's too cold. You're
I think
really
about it daily.
Worked up about that one House episode.
Someone else has seen this episode. And there's so many other things wrong. Like, it was so like weirdly sexual. Like, why? This is like a patient doctor thing. And it's like now turned this weird turn. And through the whole episode, there's like tension. And you're like, ugh. It really just freaked me out. I hated it.
Yeah, I don't like the normalization of like doctors hitting on their patients.
Right. And it was really obvious that it was going to be like a foot issue because they made like a big deal about her not taking off the socks.
Yeah, I bet like your medical knowledge plus your autistic pattern recognition makes medical shows a tough watch for you.
Yeah.
Of like you're predicting exactly what it is and what's going to happen and you're mad about it.
I've been told to watch The Pit. I think
I fell into the pit. I have not seen The Pit yet. I would say just no reason for you to watch medical dramas.
I hate the emergency department. I try to stay out of it. I don't like the chaos. It's too much. I'm in surgery for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't belong in the emergency department. I think a lot of people with ADHD do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's great
I think some people thrive.
Especially if you're pure ADHD, no autism, and you just are looking for that adrenaline and you're looking to like go with the flow.
I think a lot of people do well there. And a lot of people live there, and they should live there.
I could see AuDHDers, like some more ADHD-leaning AuDHDers, thinking they would like that because you
just
want
to do surgery.
You want the excitement,
That's
but
what surgery is
then
for.
You're all out of sorts. You have no routine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also burnout city in the emergency department.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Grace.
Yeah.
What are your quirks?
What are my quirks? Okay. At 34 years old, almost 35.
I know. It's coming up.
I know, right around the corner.
Ooh, exciting.
I still ride my grocery shopping cart through the parking lot every single chance I get. Anytime I'm leaving a grocery store.
Are you worried about getting hit?
No. I look out for the cars first.
What grocery store are you going to?
Any of them. Hannaford, Shaw's, others.
I'm worried. I got head on a swivel. You don't know.
Shaw's, how many people are going to Shaw's at any given time? I always look out. The parking lots are always like very empty.
You gotta come to
There's not a car in sight.
You gotta come to the LA Shaw's.
I don't go to the LA Shaw's.
The LA Shaw's is bumping. It's full of people.
Well, ours is not. The little dinky ones that I go to are pretty empty.
You live in like an established area with like a Market Basket and a Whole Foods.
Yeah, a lot of people go to Market Basket.
Yeah. Are you doing that at Market
Shaw's
Basket?
No, because the parking lot's always way too busy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's
I know
how our Shaw's is.
And I'm telling you, I'm not just doing it willy-nilly. I've been doing this my entire life. I've been riding shopping carts.
Your ankles. You're going to get clipped.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop worrying about me. Just let me have my fun. I'm looking out for things before I go. Ankles. You know that I longboard, right? Like I actively ride on a little board going down a hill. I think I'll be okay on a shopping cart. I think I'll manage. My ankles will be okay. If you're going to worry about me doing anything, it should be the longboarding, honestly. That's dangerous.
That is dangerous.
And sometimes I get wobbling and it's a miracle I don't fall. So if you want to worry about me, worry about my longboarding.
Right. I'll worry about both.
Shopping carts is like riding on roller skates. It's nothing, easy peasy. But yeah, it's just like a fun little thrill. And sometimes you can really get it going fast. And it sucks when it's like got one crooked wheel.
Yeah. You got a bummed
wheel. You got to bail off before you hit a parked car. But when you get a nice straight one, you got a good little decline. Oh man, nothing like it. It just feels so
free. Some people climb Everest. You do the shopping cart.
Ride a shopping cart, and it's free to do it. So I highly recommend it.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, quirk number 2.
Yeah.
Also at 34 years old, I still do not know how to operate a coffee maker, and I don't intend to learn.
I can teach you.
I don't want to.
You don't want to?
No, I'd rather not, because then I don't have to make coffee for anyone.
Blissfully.
I don't drink it.
You don't drink it. Yeah.
I don't want to have to, like, if you sleep over, it's like, all right, well, you can wait for Ian to make you coffee, or you can make the coffee.
I can make the coffee.
I'm
a
not
strong, independent woman.
Exactly. And it's a good excuse for me to not have to make people coffee, because I don't need it and I don't want it.
I was going to say it's a good skill to have, but is
it?
it?
Like, if you don't drink coffee, why would I need to?
You need to learn how to make tea, which you do.
I know how to make tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. As a person, as humanity, I feel like if we have to learn how to do one, tea.
I agree. Yeah. If you're going to learn anything, it's tea. And I was about to say, well, I would never need to make coffee, because anytime coffee needs to be made, there will be a coffee drinker there to make it. But that is not true, because I ran into this problem a couple months ago where I was making Ian a birthday cake while house sitting for my friend Lauren, and her teenage daughter was there, and I was trying to make Ian, I wanted to make him like a Matilda chocolate cake for his birthday. This is not the recipe to do it, but this is the recipe I was making, and it required a cup of black coffee. And I was like, oh, well, I can figure that out. No, it took me total probably about an hour to figure out, because I don't drink coffee, and Violet is a teenager, and so she doesn't drink coffee either. And so it was like two monkeys with a wrench trying to figure out how to turn on this coffee maker. And I think it's nice to show teenagers that adults are just kids too.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily know more just because we've grown, we've spent longer on this earth.
It's nice to be not irresponsible, but to be silly together.
Yeah. And it was fun to figure out. And like, I thought that I was doing the right thing. What exactly was it? Oh, it's like you need to have the something in there.
Filter.
No, I know about the filter, but this was like a all-in-one machine where it grinds the beans in the machine and then it sends them down. So there were lots of steps involved.
That's a
like,
lot.
It was a lot. And then something about where it like drips down, where you put the filter. I think it was like the hard plastic dripper part. I don't know. I took something out thinking I was helping, and I wasn't. I was doing the opposite, and I made it so that the coffee wouldn't be made. And I thought I was like, preventing it from spilling over by taking this thing out. But no, that was like the total opposite thing of what you want to do. And so that was like a big roadblock. Couldn't figure out how to do it. So I finally got the beans to grind, but then it like wasn't dripping. And so it was like got caught on multiple snags. So we got there eventually. It did take an incredibly long time. Like too long. Yeah. And quirk number 3.
Yes.
I've had this written down for a little bit, but when we did our game night over at our friend Gracie's last month, had a nice little lovely game day, and I was making fun of Ian for doing the wrong letter in categories like a few summers ago when we played.
You've made fun of him for years.
Yeah, because he a few different times did the wrong letter in categories.
I think a couple drinks.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. And then I proceeded to do the same thing and did the wrong letter. Well, okay, what happened was I did the correct letter. So if you guys don't know categories, you have a list of like 12 different things.
Categories.
12 different categories. You roll a dice, a letter dice. Is it die if it's single?
Yeah.
Okay, you roll a die.
26-sided.
Yes, for all the letters, yes. And whatever it lands on, say you got F. Now you have to like come up with an answer for each category that starts with an F. And so the first one I was doing the correct letter where it was like a famous person's name. And so I did a celebrity name that like started with an F, but the last name started with a different letter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got stuck on the last name letter. And then I like the last name started with a D or whatever. And then I did the rest of my list all with D's. Yeah. And then
that sucks because you had some good answers.
I have really good answers.
Really good answers.
Yes.
Just for the wrong letter.
Yes. I hate that. It was so frustrating. I was like, well, that would have been a really good answer if that was the right letter. Yeah. So I still read all my answers. They were good. They were just the wrong letter. Yeah.
Ian does have a habit of doing
Ian
that,
did it three different times within the same session, and I feel like I'm still allowed to make fun of him for that. And also, I acknowledge my mistake. I laughed at myself. You know?
Yeah, you were a good sport.
Yeah. Because it happens, you know? But 3 times in a row.
Caught up in the moment. You have a time crunch.
Exactly. You're stressed. You're like so focused. I love it. I have so much fun.
The arguing.
It's the best part.
I know we've already talked about this, but playing categories with people who don't recreational argue.
No.
It's the worst.
It's so uncomfortable.
It's like very like uncanny valley, you know?
It just makes me feel like a monster.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a wild animal where everyone's like, okay, you can have the point. I'm like, no, fight me on it. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's bring out the dictionary.
Right. And when people are like, oh, that's a good point. You made a couple good points. And you're like, oh, okay. Yeah. And they're like, good job. And you're like, what is this, preschool?
I know. You're going to give everyone a gold star? Yeah. No, there's a winner and a loser.
There's no participation trophy.
No.
Yeah.
You're on the bottom or you're on the top.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have no patience for people being kind during games.
No.
Go into sibling. I think it's people without siblings.
Probably.
Because Ian is not that competitive with games where I'm like, no. And I swear it's people with siblings.
Did you ever play Risk? That's like the ultimate.
No, but I know you and Nick would play Risk when we would do neighborhood camping trips.
Friggin' monster that he is, because he's you know, he's Nick, I'm just a little innocent Nick, and then he would wreck you at like hour 6 when you've had your whole army built up. Yeah, I don't know what he used to do, but I would have like a good strategy. I'm like, I'm winning, and then he would just like. One by one, he'd have this like luck streak, and you're just like, I'm gonna fucking kill
I also
him.
Don't like that. I'll quit.
Yeah,
I'll just quit.
I'm just like, I'm done.
Yes,
I'm done. Also, hour 6 is like right when he starts to ramp up because he's a monster.
Oh God,
and like
laying in wait.
Yeah, my dad and I are like, we're like mentally exhausted. We're done. We can't play Risk anymore. We're done. We just want to sit down. And he's like,
time to strike.
This is my time.
No, I don't like games that are like hours long because the more I've put into it, the more upset I am when I lose.
I think categories is a perfect game.
Exactly. Like the tides can change. Like even though I messed up that round, I still didn't lose. I still was like second. Yeah. I think I was like second or third.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of 6 of us. So wasn't at the bottom.
No.
Still beat half. I was gonna say I didn't want to be mad. It wasn't just Yin. It was multiple people.
And it was a lot of people.
You, I think.
I got.
You did pretty well.
I did.
Yeah.
That was like my one time I actually did pretty good.
Yeah.
But I still didn't get first place.
Yeah, but that's all right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You're so quirky.
We are so fucking quirky.
So quirky.
Yeah. All right, and I think we've just officially decided to take out informative info dumps from our Just Segs because they end up going way too long, and it's just not a feasible segment to do.
Have no concept of time management.
Yep, so instead we are going to skip right over it and go straight into alternative segments! Alternative segments! All right, on this week's alternative segments, we're doing inappropriate questions I've asked someone. And I came up with this alternative segment just based on thinking about inappropriate questions I've asked people.
Not knowing that they were inappropriate. Or knowing.
I think I knew them sometimes as they were coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't a good question to ask this person. But yeah, for the most part, no, I didn't realize. One of them, yes, I know it's inappropriate and I can't help but ask. But the other two, didn't really think about it. Didn't really think about the repercussions. Kind of just came out of my mouth. Didn't know it was inappropriate. So I should have, but I didn't.
Let's hear them.
All right. Well, why don't you start?
Okay.
I just did my segs.
Okay. I just have two. Okay. And one is more of like a general, like a category of questions. Poop related questions.
Yes. You tend to do a lot of those.
Sometimes am forced into it because people will ask for advice on things that are probably poop related. So I can't just give you an answer. I need all the information. So I have to ask.
She's gonna ask about your poops.
I'm gonna ask about your poops.
Yeah.
You have a headache? Have your poops been?
Well, that doesn't seem quite
you
as
don't
cut and dry.
You don't know.
I think you just want to know about people's poops.
Well, one, that's the field I'm in now. It was feet, now I'm in poops. I'm in the poop business.
Person's in poops.
But but you can't ask me a question, like specifically one time where someone was asking me about their like stomach issues.
Oh, yeah. Of course it's going to be a poop conversation.
And then I asked, I was like, well, like, are you pooping normally? What's the consistency?
Yeah.
I think regular, normal follow-up question. And she said, oh, I don't feel comfortable answering.
Well,
and
then you shouldn't have asked.
Man,
see, I'm on your side with that one.
And it was real weird for all of us. And I was like, okay, fine.
That's like the number one question people are going to ask you if you say you have stomach problems.
Yes. Because that's usually the number one thing that it is. It's a poop issue. I
think like you are a bit on the too comfortable with the conversation side.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are on the other end of the spectrum where it's like, all right, I get it. It's kind of gross and it's not always great table conversation, but like you don't have to be so weird about it. Like it's something that everyone does. It's not that big of a deal. I feel like some people are like horrified by the mention of it. It's like, well, in medicine, that's
what we do.
An aspect of the human body. So you can't talk about the
blood,
human body.
There's poop.
Yeah.
There's lung juices. There's all sorts of stuff. And
pee. That's in there.
Period blood.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in there.
Menstruation is what it's called. There's a lot of things. And yeah, I think maybe my normal is not everybody else's normal. And when to rein that in, I'm not quite sure. But should I compromise being me?
No.
And I won't.
No,
you
won't. You will not.
Because I won't know what's appropriate because I don't.
No, I think it varies from person to person. I think some people think any questions about your poop or any conversations about poop are immediately inappropriate, no matter the context. Which I don't agree with.
Yeah.
So it's hard to know.
Sometimes you just have to
how
have
much of a stickler this person is. Yeah.
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 Exactly.
Real poop prude.
You're being a real poop prude.
You're being a real poop prude.
I'm going to use that next time.
Poop prude, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be a poop prude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah.
Everybody has trouble with bowel movements.
Yeah.
And we should talk about it more.
I agree.
And everybody should get a colonoscopy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll move on.
All right. One of mine, I asked someone, first time I'm meeting her, in front of a group of everyone. This is when I first got to grad school in my new grad program. There were like 14 of us.
Oh, no.
We were all we weren't in the classroom. The teacher wasn't there. This was more of like a social thing, but we were all kind of like going around, getting to know each other. One of the girls, Alyssa, who ended up being one of my close friends, but we were not friends at the time. She was telling everyone that she had just broken up with her like longtime boyfriend and moved to Vermont on her own to go to grad school.
Oh, jeez.
So I asked her in front of everyone, why'd you guys break up? Don't know her. That's not a question you need the answer of. Like, what were you hoping to hear? It's gonna be a sad story for her.
Yeah.
She and her boyfriend broke up.
It was messy.
Yeah. I don't want to get into the details. It's really personal. Yeah. It was devastating. He cheated on me and it was devastating.
Yeah. Like, I'll never get a piece of my soul back that he took.
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe I wasted the last 8 years on that piece of shit. Like, what kind of answer was I hoping for? Unless it was like, I am women empowerment. I left him and I am better off. Like, it was.
Yeah, I don't need no man.
Yeah. And that would be the only like acceptable answer in that scenario, because everything else is just going to be sad and a bummer and like personal. So like, why would I ask that? That was one where after I asked it, I said, nope, that wasn't appropriate, to myself, of course. Especially once she was like, I don't really feel comfortable talking about it. It's like, of course you don't. Why would you?
Why would you?
Because this is a social setting and I don't know you and you don't know me.
You're just meeting all these students for the first time.
Yeah, and so I'm like asking her to tell the entire grad school class of like why you and your partner split up. So maybe not the best icebreaker.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All right, what's your next one?
Okay, my next one is I'm going to set the scene. All right. You're in surgery.
Yep.
With a surgeon who you're not super familiar with.
Okay. Oh, it's the pillow. Why does it look like my shirt is like I have really high shoulders?
Yeah, okay. It's almost shoulder pads.
Yeah.
You keep using.
I wear layers of them.
Yeah. You're bringing the style back.
You know it.
Big football shoulders.
Yeah, like my shoulders aren't broad enough.
You got beautiful shoulders.
I like to really lean into my broadness and just puff them up even more. Yeah.
My dad tried to get, I already told you this, but my dad tried to give me a compliment one day and he goes, you've got nice football shoulders. And I was like,
not a compliment for women.
Dad.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Great. And I get to be self-conscious about that. Just like my brother told me my nostrils are 2 different sizes, which is normal.
Of course it is.
And he's like, your nostrils are like really off. So
They're
I get to
not. I never would have noticed that about you.
I get to be self-conscious about that forever.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, one of my managers at Sebago Brewing Company told me that I had a swimmer's back. So
I've been told that too. We have different backs.
We do have different backs. How do we both have swimmer's backs?
We both have swimmer's backs.
It's just men's way of telling you got a broad back.
Yeah.
You muscular back.
Apparently, yeah. A tailor
but I'm
told me that.
broader than you are.
A tailor told me that. She was the craziest person I've met.
Oh, that's right. I think you told me about that weird tailor.
Yeah. I
think it's weirder coming from your male manager at the restaurant where you work than it is from a woman who's like fitting you for clothes.
In what world were you? I guess if I was a swimmer, I would be like, thank you. But even if
if we're like at a swim meet,
even if I was a swimmer, I'd be like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no need to comment on my body.
That. Don't tell me I have a swimmer's back. I don't care if I'm at the Olympics.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I'm at the Olympics and you're like, you have a swimmer's back, which is good because you're a swimmer, I'd be like, okay.
Don't just, no.
I would say in every other context outside of swimming, don't tell a woman she has a swimmer's back.
Yeah, don't tell anybody they have a swimmer's back. There's no like good way to take that.
I think men might take it as a compliment. You got a swimmer's back? Yeah, like you got a strong looking, like Michael Phelps has a nice big broad muscular back.
Maybe.
I think compliment for men.
I'm going to go home tonight.
Not great for women.
I'm going to tell Christopher he has a swimmer's back.
See what he thinks.
Yeah, I'll report back.
It'll be funny because like he doesn't.
No.
No.
He's a delicate back.
I don't know about delicate, but I just would never look at him and be like swimmer's build.
I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't have a delicate back. He just has a back.
He's just a guy.
He's got guy back.
Yeah, he's got guy back. Yeah.
And there's
yeah, I don't
stop talking about my back.
Yeah,
that's what I would have said.
Don't
to your
comment
manager
on my back. Why are you looking at my back?
Why are you looking at my back? That's so
look at my front.
Enough to make produce a comment,
right?
That
was like
weird.
15 years ago. I'm still thinking about it. What do you mean?
That's weird.
What does that mean?
Oh, you know what? I won't stop thinking about ever. I know we're off topic.
Us? No.
Last week.
Yeah.
In the OR.
Yeah.
Mask, goggles, hairnet. It's hard to like identify people outside of work.
Someone told you that they recognize your voice?
Did I already talk about this?
Yes, you did.
On the podcast?
Yes, you did.
Fuck.
You did.
On.
It's all right.
I'm still thinking about it.
I can tell you are.
I'm like, it's weird.
I don't know why you're insulted by someone saying they recognize you by your voice.
My voice?
Yeah. Everyone has a distinct voice.
Yeah, but there's like Gilbert Godfrey has a distinct voice, right?
Okay, yeah, but lots of other people too. Like Drew Barrymore, I would recognize her voice anywhere.
Yeah, it's like
lots of people.
I don't know. It's never a good thing when someone's like, I recognize your voice.
It's better than you have a swimmer's back.
Celine Dion over here.
You could be.
I'm definitely not.
You might be.
We both know that's not true.
You're right, yeah. I think it's a neutral observation that you are taking as an insult. And I would tell you if it was insulting. Like saying you got a swimmer's back. I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
If someone said they recognized me by my voice, I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's
one thing I can't change.
It's a trait I have. I would say you could change your voice.
You could.
I took voice in grad school, and that is an aspect of being a voice speech therapist. There are people who work with like trans people who help to lower or raise their voice depending on how they're transitioning. That's a job. So I could give you speech lessons to raise or lower your voice.
Yeah, I want 2 voices.
All right, you can have 2 voices at the same time,
if possible.
Okay. All right. I'll see what I can.
Call me the lady with 2 voices.
Ah, yes. Quite a name you could make for yourself. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. In the meantime, why don't you read your next question?
Okay, let me set the scene.
Please.
We're in the OR.
Yeah.
You're operating.
Yeah, I can imagine it.
It's taking longer than expected.
This is taking so long. I did not expect it to take this long.
Very frustrating.
I am feeling really fed up.
You're working with a surgeon that you're not really familiar with.
Who even is this fucking guy?
He's also, if not more frustrated.
We're both irritated.
We're both irritated. It's Friday afternoon.
I gotta get out. My kid's got a soccer game.
Okay. And then I asked, are we even making any progress? Which is not...
You shut the fuck up.
The worst thing you could ask.
Yeah, it's not great.
And he literally stopped and looked at me. He goes, what did you just say? I go, I just wondering what our progress was looking like. And he's like, not great.
It is what it is.
It is not looking good. Yeah. So
it's a real are we there yet moment.
Didn't really go well.
Like dad's upset in traffic.
I don't even know, why would I say that? I don't know.
Because what information were you hoping to gain?
I don't know.
It's going to take as long as it takes.
Anything would be better than being in that room.
Yeah.
The tech, I got laughed at. Yeah, it was not good.
No, and that's one of those where it leaves your mouth and you're like,
oop.
Didn't need to ask that.
No.
No reason for that.
No.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Love those.
Turns out we weren't making progress. And we were going to be there
so
for
frustrated.
Several more hours.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure that was a fun rest of surgery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's good to operate in silence.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Anyway, what's your last one?
Well, I got 2 more.
Oh, you got 2 more.
All right. 1, this was a mistake.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't know if I've told this on the podcast. I think I have, where I'm missing my 2 teeth next to my big ones.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I've known.
Yeah, I have, because I think I told on the podcast, I said on the podcast that my friend Tori thought I had no teeth.
Oh, that's right.
She thought all my teeth were fake.
Yeah.
And
no, just 2.
And we were friends for years, and then I made some comment about my 2 fake teeth. And then she was like, oh, I thought you had all fake teeth. I'm like, what do you mean? You thought I had dentures? This whole time? No, it's just
the whole time.
The whole time? It's just the 2 next to my 2 big teeth. I was born without them. It's actually like the most common.
Yeah, your dad has
tooth.
it.
Yeah, I got it from my dad. It's genetic. It's like the most common tooth
and now you have
problem
implants.
you can have. I do have implants, guys. I got implants. Big honkers. Big white honkers. No, I had the baby teeth there, but there were no adult teeth underneath, and my dad had the same thing, and it's like very common. I've seen like lots of people that have it.
A lot of people have it.
Yeah, like I've talked when I worked at the Sea Dogs. I remember there was some girl who came up and she had like the teeth on the retainer, which is like part of the process. They have to make the space for the teeth, but then it's not time to do the implants yet, so you have to get this fucking retainer that has 2 fake teeth on it, which was always so shameful to have to like decide about lunch at school. Do I just eat with my retainer in, or do I take my teeth out in front of all my peers at 17 years old? Talk about teeth trauma.
I remember thinking, I'm like, why does this have to be a big deal? Just take the fucking retainer out.
Would you? Would you take your teeth out in front of your teenage peers?
As someone who apparently is not like empathetic, apparently, I was just like, making this a big deal. It's just teeth.
It was really a traumatizing time for me. I would think about it
at 17
all the time. Yeah,
I would have been in pieces.
It's like the peak of embarrassment.
I also had braces twice. So I was like, I've been through this.
Yeah. But you were a kid at least.
Yeah.
It's
hard to be
the
only first grader with braces.
Yeah, but first graders are dumb, and a lot of them think braces are cool, because I did. I wanted
really?
Braces and I wanted glasses. Which I've heard from a lot of people.
Really?
It's like you just want something to make you special, you know? You want something that's like different. So
it's also like very much like an older kid thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I think maybe you should have felt special about having braces at first grade.
I did flick my elastics at people.
Exactly. Yeah. So whereas in high school it's just embarrassing. But anyways, okay, so I'm missing those teeth. I know that a lot of people also just genetically are born without those teeth. And Ian and I were out in Oregon and we were at a dispensary and the guy serving us did not have those teeth. And so I asked him, "Oh, were you born without those teeth?" And he said no. So he had lost them for some other reason. And he didn't share the story. So I can't. And he looked like maybe he had a bit of a history with like some harder drugs. So I'm guessing it was drug related by the way he did not respond well. He did not seem psyched that I was asking him that. He didn't like that I was drawing attention to it, because why would you? Because I understand the feeling of shame of missing those teeth and being embarrassed about it.
You probably didn't even notice that you didn't have those teeth, you know?
Exactly. Because otherwise I would have been like, I also was born without those teeth.
But since he said no.
Then I just looked like I was being mean. Because I was. Because that's a mean thing to point out about someone. I wanted to relate. I know. I wanted to be like, me too.
Me too. We have something to bond over.
But no. So he just thought I was being really rude and like looking at his teeth just to like make a judgment about his teeth.
I hate
so that was a tough one. That one like still haunts me to this day.
Maybe
that's almost a pizza secret. And my last one, and this is the one where I say I know it's inappropriate, but I don't care enough to stop. Have you ever wondered if you're autistic? Or have you ever wondered if your husband is autistic? Is a big one. You know,
there's some tism in there.
A lot of husbands are autistic. Yeah, and I usually try to save that one for when I'm like more comfortable with them, or we've talked about a lot of like autism-esque traits, and I'm trying to like get them there. But my approach is still more blunt probably than most people appreciate, but some people appreciate it. The autistic people appreciate it.
The autistic people appreciate it. Yeah. But I think, once again, I feel like we are not very much, but we're a little bit in our own echo chamber, because we have these great fans who are like, hey.
Yeah, it seems so normalized.
It seems so normalized, which is great. That's like the purpose of the podcast, is to normalize ADHD, to normalize autism, to normalize AuDHD. Normalize it.
Yep.
But
normalize it.
It is not normal.
Yes.
In not this group.
Yes. So in general society, their idea of autism is like the show Atypical, with like this autistic boy who's showing the most stereotypical traits of all time.
I hate it.
So they're like, no, why would you ask me that? You know?
Right.
But I haven't gotten that response in a long time. I've gotten better at it.
There you go.
A lot of the people that I say that to, they like take it in stride, and it's usually people who listen to the podcast where they're kind of giving me feedback and we're talking about it. And that's kind of like just bringing them in of like, have you ever wondered if you are also like us? Or I think it's helpful to hear two examples of two women who are autistic and ADHD. So like once they're exposed to us talking about our own autism, then I think it makes it feel more accessible as opposed to their only experience being like with trained boys, you know?
Yeah.
So
the trained boys are bad.
No, nothing wrong with a trained boy. I love a trained boy, you know? That guy who wears, I know I always talk about him, the guy who wears the thing on his head who loves trains so much. It's got like the bug eye type lens. Fish eye. Bug eye. But he like films his own face. And he gets so excited. He knows every single model train. He goes out to watch them go by. He's having the time of his life. Love a train boy. But they are not representative of most people, I would say, majority. With autism. Yeah. They are like a very small subset of autistic people. And so it's nice to kind of wait until people have more variety in their understanding of autism before throwing in the old like, how about you? You think you're autistic? You know, so I'm learning and I'm growing when it comes to that one.
I need to tell someone from work that they're autistic.
You want me to do it?
They're very much like, I probably have ADHD. But it is for sure. It's both for sure.
That's always how it goes.
And
it's always ADHD first.
We're not there yet, but we're getting there. But some of the things that they do She's like, I don't know why, but I just really, when too many people are in the room, I can't focus and I can't concentrate, so I can't have too many people in the room. Okay.
See, I have the hardest time when people describe like very obvious autistic traits to me without being like, it's autism, it's autism, it's autism.
Yeah. Or like when too many people are talking at once, I can't focus, so it's very distracting to me. It must be ADHD. I'm like, it could be.
Yeah.
I don't like the feeling of this certain material, so I don't use it.
True.
Okay.
Normal. Yeah.
Yeah, this is totally fine. Just yeah, we just don't even need that anyway.
Yeah. Microfiber, who needs it? Yeah.
Sure.
I found that like bringing up AuDHD and talking about it as if it's which it is, its own third category.
Yes.
I feel like that is a helpful way to still talk about autism while kind of separating them from their preconceived stereotypical ideas of what autism looks like. Because if you just say autism to someone who's never, ever remotely considered it and doesn't have much experience with a variety of autistic people, I think the brain is just like, nope, not that. But I think if you bring up AuDHD of like, have you ever looked into this? It's almost like its own third diagnosis where it can look a lot different from stereotypical
different
autism.
From ADHD, but it's also different from autism.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
Because it's
middle ground.
Both.
Yes.
And
it kind of
different.
It's not like 50-50 autism and ADHD. It becomes its own third thing.
Yeah.
And
but every time she says, she just like drops these little things and I'm just like,
you'll get there one day. You'll have an outburst. Yeah.
Yeah.
But until then, it is time to wind down alternative segments. Ooh. Woo! Alternative segments. All right, we are winding down the podcast. Oh, but what is that I hear on the horizon? Open your ears. It's a asymmetrical clapping followed shortly by a train whistle in the background. Still more climping and clomping. Not really any sort of predictable pattern or rhythm. Just kind of, I don't know if like there's a limp involved with the horse or if he has like maybe 7 legs. I'm not sure how they are achieving that noise. Oh, but I also hear a train coming up. Are they moving at the same speed at the same time? Oh, no, look there. Just now, it's the horse oddly galloping atop a train. They are moving together as one unit. And they're headed towards the train station. But first, it looks, oh, what's that? Just caught a whiff in the air of something, a haunting aroma, and it looks like he's a bit hungry. He might make a stop at the old pizza shop. It's time for Pizza Secrets.
Excellent.
We got
there.
Yeah.
We got there. All right.
I knew we would.
Yeah. What a journey.
What a journey it was.
I'm glad we took it together.
Much like a horse atop a train. Yeah. It was quite the journey. Yeah. All right, well, we're already almost at an hour and a half, so let's fly through these quick little pizza secrets. Yep. Mine is short. So.
Mine is also short and sweet.
Let's do the pizza secret song.
Pizza secrets, tell me your secrets. Pizza secrets!
Oh, yeah. Pizza secrets. All right, Kristen. Right. What's your pizza secret?
We had a jailbreak this morning.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. Both cats. Out. The front door onto, and guess what? This isn't even my pizza secret. Christopher left the door open.
Wow.
Not me. I'm usually the one.
I was going to say, sounds like you accident.
It's definitely me. He doesn't know about it. Am I going to tell him? He'll find out when he edits this.
Yep.
You left the door open and I got both cats back. Luckily, they're both super dumb and they do the same thing. And they just hide under the deck until I find them.
Stupid.
You
could go anywhere.
You could go anywhere. All they want to do is sit under the deck and roll in the dirt. And they both did. And then one made it across the yard to the compost pile and rolled in the compost. So I'll deal with that later.
Yep. I think you should make Christopher deal with that.
Yeah, he's a nice earthy scent to him. And they both, all he wants to do is eat grass and roll in the dirt. So he doesn't go far.
Great.
Which is, fine. The other one doesn't know what to do. And I don't think he actually enjoys being outside because he came right up to me as if, like, thank God.
Mom's here.
Mom's here. Take me back inside. That's
terrible
where I go.
out here.
Yeah, have you been out here? It sucks.
Sun's out. It's hot. There's bugs.
Yeah, I hate this.
Yeah. Why'd you let me come out here?
So luckily they didn't go in the traffic because that was like the front door. I'm like, ugh. But yeah, no, they do every time they get out, it's the same thing. One just immediately under the deck. I knew exactly where he was going to be. And then the other one, I was like, where are you? And he's like, get me out of here.
Yeah. Great hiding.
Yeah.
You need one of those like outdoor cat pods where they can like be outside.
They have a whole breezeway.
That's
full
true.
of
I guess the
windows.
breezeway is the same thing.
And we open up the windows
but is
and
there
there's
dirt?
a scream. There's no
dirt.
dirt.
They're trying to get that fresh ground.
Unreal. They're so spoiled.
Yeah.
Christopher also wants a catio.
Catio. That's what it is.
And I'm like, they have a whole house. They have a breezeway. They have a cat wheel. They have an automatic cat box. They have all the things.
Maybe get them a little pile of dirt for inside dirt.
That's what the cat box is for. It's basically sand. They just want to roll in the sand. But yeah. Anyway.
Nice.
Jailbreak.
Yeah.
We've resolved
Glad
it.
you got them. No harm, no foul. They're fine.
Everybody's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone's fine.
It's
but
fine.
I just I texted you leaving.
Yeah.
And then I walk out into the breezeway and there's the door wide open. And I'm like,
Was it from the night before? Oh,
no.
Had he left for
He
work?
left for work.
Okay.
And it probably wasn't because Boo knows how to open doors. Little bastard. Anyway.
All right.
Pierce sugar.
Great.
Yeah. Short and sweet.
Yeah, short and sweet.
We're fine. It's fine.
You're fine.
It's fine.
Everyone's indoors and fine.
Everybody's inside.
Yep. And just fine. All right. My pizza secret is called jam in the microwave.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
Yes.
I know.
Yes. You convinced me to tell this one.
Yes.
Well, okay. The reason I didn't want to tell this one is because the person whose home it is about is my friend Lauren's, who listens to this podcast.
You also had the coffee maker.
Yes. That was also the house where I struggled with the coffee maker. So she already knows of my incompetence. So why not pile on?
Yeah.
Add more
there you
to
go.
the catalog. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I was house sitting a different time for her. She and her husband live in this incredible, beautiful house.
Gorgeous.
So out of my own price point. Feasibility. That's a good word. Yeah.
I don't think that's a real word.
No, it is a real word. Yeah, feasibility.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just not a house where I should be
don't belong there.
Into. Yeah.
We're not those people.
Let alone stay there alone. Yeah.
Yeah, be responsible
for
it.
It's a beautiful, incredible house. Everything they own is very expensive. Once again, very, very different from my own situation in my own home. I have a heating pad that I put in the microwave every morning. It's like one of those bean ones that you heat up, but it's got like this belt. It's got these ties on it where you tie
not the belt,
where you tie it around your waist. First of all, this is not sponsored. I don't even know a brand, but check them out if you are someone who gets cramps or someone who has lower back pain. It is the best. I do it every single morning. Throw it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Tie it around you. You get a nice cozy little heating pad on you. It's wonderful for cramps. But I put the heating pad in, and as I close the door, it's a really fancy microwave too, of course. I close the door, one of the belt ties, and they're thick. They're cloth ones, not just a string. They're thick cloth ties. One of the ties was hanging out of the door. So I let the time run, go to open it. Can't get the door open because it's this fancy one. It has an auto lock. I think it has some kind of child lock component where you have to press this button to unlock it.
You don't want to microwave the children.
No, God forbid the children get into the microwave. So it's the special button to unlock it. It couldn't quite unlatch because the belt was wedged in the door and the door couldn't close enough to push in and then unclip, but it also couldn't be yanked open. I was like, fuck, what is wrong with me? I'm so fucking stupid. I tried, couldn't get it out. I was obviously trying to be careful with this very expensive microwave, but I was trying to find the fine line of tugging, but not tugging so much I was breaking it. I stupidly, and this would have been the worst plan, I was like, maybe I'll take it apart. I'll take the door off of the hinges.
That's when I was
which is so stupid because
that's when you started
microwaves.
Well, I think you texted us the picture, what screwdriver do I use to take this apart? And I go,
because the screws,
how did we get here?
The screws aren't easily taken out for a reason.
Yep.
They're not just regular screws.
Yeah, because we were dealing with like microwave radiation.
Yeah, so there's like a specific way it needs to be put together.
You thought you struggled quite a bit.
I struggled quite a bit. Luckily, texted some friends of, what do I do in this scenario? Help me, because I think Ian was still asleep or something. Yeah. And also, I like really wanted my heating pad, and it was stuck in the microwave, and that was almost the worst part of it, you know?
My heating pad!
Yeah, like need to get to it. And so... Luckily,
you texted me and Gracie.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, take the door off.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was laughing at it.
Yeah.
And Christopher's like, what are you laughing at? And I was like, oh, Grace is just going to try and take a door off a microwave. I don't know. And he's like, no, the radiation. I go, yeah, it's not even hers. And he's like, give me the phone. And I was like, all right.
And Christopher saved the day by coming up with literally the easiest solution possible. It's one of those things where you jump straight into crisis.
Let's break it.
You're like, well, I gotta crack into this thing. But the simple solution was to slide the tie closest to the opening, because it was like wedged in closer to the hinges. So obviously it's going to be more of a wedge, like
more of a cute angle.
Yes. So he was like, what if you just slid it as far away from the hinge as possible, closest to the opening of the door? Did that, popped right open. 1 second. I'm like, oh, yeah. Guess I could have just done that from the beginning.
Put away all these screwdrivers.
Yeah, I guess I won't break into this $1,000 microwave.
What are those people who like break into the safes?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You're doing that with a microwave?
Yeah, and then he just comes by and just like opens it. Yeah. So... crisis averted. Yeah. Lauren, I did not end up getting into your microwave. I tried.
The microwave's fine.
The microwave is fine.
Fine.
Totally fine. I did not break it.
Moment of crisis.
Yes.
Easily resolved.
Thank God someone stopped me.
Yeah. Well.
And I didn't text you because I was scared. Not scared of you. Scared to acknowledge my mistakes, you know? Because I make a lot of them.
Yeah, Christopher's like the perfect person for that, though.
He loves
a good problem, and he loves to talk people off the ledge.
Yeah, and
that's why we are engaged.
Yeah,
I need to be talked off.
You do, yeah. And he was like, "Let me do that for you over a lifetime."
Life. Yeah. He signed up for that.
Yeah,
that's
sucker.
You brought this on yourself,
sucker. Yeah. But it's like it's nice that he can do the problem solving without like having the emotion.
There's no emotion attached to it. He's like,
if he were in this scenario, he would have the emotion to it.
Right. Well, no. Even when he's a man, he should work in the emergency department. I tell him this all the time. If there's a crisis, that's like where his brain. Reminding him to clean the cat box. This is why we got an automatic cat box. It's not going to happen. He'll never remember. It's not happening.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the basement's flooded. He's like, let me
into action.
Take apart our cat fountain and use it as a sump pump so we can pump all the water out of our house in an efficient manner rather than just shoveling it into a bucket. And I'm like, who would come up with that? I just cried when that happened. I don't do
a good solution. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it worked for me. But yeah, we have different brains. He's very much like a crisis brain.
Yeah.
And is it probably from trauma? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever, we'll take it.
I don't have a crisis brain. I just freeze.
No. You did well when that woman cut her leg at the farmer's market. You jumped straight into action.
Well, that's because she fell on me. I had no choice.
Did she?
Yeah, because she went down, right?
Yeah,
and
right
like
in front of us.
Caught her. We both
jumped into action.
Well,
I kind of just
stood
stood there.
Let a lady fall?
Well, that's an example of you not freezing. That's an example of you jumping into action. I think if you know what to do, you'll jump into action.
There's a reason I don't work in emergency.
If there's not an obvious solution, you're going to panic. You know?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
And lady fall, catch lady.
Yes. Whereas I didn't do anything.
You got me paper towels. You stole them from that guy. I can
follow directions in a crisis. I'm not good of thinking what to do in the moment. I kind of also just freeze.
Yeah, I think it's hard. I think the hardest part about doing like crisis stuff is you have to have one guy making the rules.
Yeah.
And if it's ambiguous,
or a woman,
you got to have one person making the rules, calling the orders, calling the shots.
Yep.
And if you don't, then it gets like, well, who's doing what? And if you just have someone take control, that's when you like run codes and stuff. That's like the big thing. You have like the person in charge. He or she does all the things. They do all the shots. And even though it's a group effort, you got to have the person calling the shots. Same with like a trauma. Same with like, you got to have a leader that everybody else can follow. And if your leader sucks, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not great at doing that, but luckily Christopher was, and he really helped me out of a literal jam. So, pizza secret! Sorry,
Pizza
Lauren.
secrets.
Sorry, Lauren.
Everything's fine. Your microwave's great.
Your microwave is just fine.
Everything looks fine.
Nothing happened to it.
Yeah, don't look into this any further than you need to.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. And trust me to house sit for you again, please, because I enjoy it. She's got a beautiful hot tub.
Oh, yeah, that thing's
and
nice.
the two handsomest, bestest dogs.
Goodest boys ever.
Of all time. Sweetest
what are
boys.
Gustav
and Feynman.
Adorable.
Yep. All right.
That's been our show.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. You can follow us
on the things.
Yeah.
Such as
Instagram,
TikTok,
Reddit.
Finch. You can DM us your little friend thing and we'll friend you.
Yeah.
We can drink water together.
Yes. Or do other things.
Yeah. Do you have a goal?
Whatnot.
Let's do goals.
Yeah. You can check out some bonus content on Patreon.
Yeah.
You can email us if you have any of your own segs. You got any pizza secrets you want us to share? You want inappropriate questions you have asked someone?
I'll make
Please
a poll.
let us know.
Yeah.
Help me deal with my shame.
Yeah.
By making me feel like I'm not alone. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let us be alone.
Yeah.
Share your shame.
Please share your shame with us. Yeah. And
it's a new segment. Share your shame. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's something you're really shameful about? It's good to like get it out, you know?
Yeah.
Don't hold it in.
Yeah.
You know? Release it.
Someone did post a good pizza secret in the Reddit group. It wasn't so much like a fun one to read as like a genuine like I am ashamed I did this. And it was kind of similar to something I also did years and years ago that I also felt like this isn't even funny to like laugh about. This is just like I feel shame about this.
Yeah.
And
that's what Reddit's for.
Exactly. And I responded to them and shared my own shameful. It wasn't like terrible, but it was just one of those things where I'm like, I can't believe I fucking did that. And so I commented back and shared my own shame. You guys can go read about it there if you want. But it genuinely made me feel better.
Yeah.
Because I've held that inside my heart for years
you
and years and years. And
it's popping a pimple.
Seeing them comment it first, my first thought was like, ooh, like it made me feel bad. It made me feel like I don't know if I would have shared that. But then I was like, oh, I'm not going to judge them because I also have a similar story. And if they were brave enough to do it, why can't I? And so then I wrote my own. And I was like, you know what? That felt a lot better. Yeah.
That's what pizza secrets are
this
about.
This is real.
We're changing lives.
Yes.
Here.
One embarrassing story at a time.
We're doing it.
Yeah. So let us know yours. Get some shame off your chest because it's legit and it feels good. And you guys know where to find us and know
on all the things.
What to do and all the things. And yeah. So thanks for listening and we will see you next time.
You scared me.
Good.
What was the one we...
Boom, boom, boom. Except I think this is going to come out first. So ignore that. Nice. Good one. All right, see ya.
Bye.